Welcome to Pet Talk. We want to get the ball rolling here with a shout out to the wonderful folks from Stratford Animal Rescue. I had a blast at their 7th annual Stars Fall Festival. Got a chance to meet so many of you and had a wonderful time leading the mile stroll all around Paradise Green. Best part is all the money raised goes back to help homeless pets find homes. Find out more. Log on to their website, www.starfest.com. Thank you to one and all. And luckily, the weather cooperated on that day. Plenty of sunshine, but 'tis the season, and as it gets chillier outdoors, it's time to consider a spiffy coat, even a raincoat for your pooch. Problem is, if you have a chunkier breed, like a Bulldog or even a Pug, sometimes it is tough to find that perfect fit. Well, worry no more. Check out these well-fitting clothes, which are also oh so adorable for your broad-chested best friend. Made by Cool Blue Dog Apparel, let's welcome the owner, Angela Cucci. And she is here with her human, Jair, and their best friend, English Bulldog Bruiser, who also happens to be her inspiration for starting the company. You can hear him sniffing away. He's just so cute. And what a great idea, Angela. I am so excited to have you both here, all three of you, I should say.
Thank you for having me.
Because having a bigger dog, I'm always searching for clothes made for something a little broader. So how did you get started? I guess through your muse.
Exactly. Well, Bruiser was our muse. When we got Bruiser, we realized that as a short-haired dog, he got cold in the winter, and we live in Manhattan, and it was impossible for us to find, once he was full grown, it was impossible for us to find clothing that fit. We would go to the Gap and buy children's t-shirts and have them altered and cut them up and cut them up and cut the sleeves, and he looked cute, but he looked a little homeless.
Right.
So we thought that it would be a good idea, considering they were growing in popularity, to also think about maybe making a line of clothing for them.
It's terrific, and really a terrific idea. And I know a lot of the work you do also is with rescues, so you like to give back, especially to Bulldog Rescue.
Yes, especially to Bulldog Rescue.
And I love that all of your clothes is made in the USA.
Yes.
How wonderful. And you have so many different varieties, so we want to show a couple of them, but this is my absolute favorite. Tell me about this, Angela. It's
so
really
that's
fabulous.
Our biker chick jacket. So that's the inspiration. These dogs have a presence and they have a personality, and we wanted the clothing to reflect it. And we tried to design it such that the chests are obviously much larger. It's much more generous around the chest. And because you never know how the waist is going to be on the dog, we have a belly belt so that there's a level of adjustability under the dog's belly.
And I like it that it's Velcro, so it's easy to get into. Yes. And you talked about winter in New York and Connecticut. You know how that can be. And it's lined,
fleece
too.
lined. Yes, all of our jackets are fleece lined.
Lovely.
We have we do a few with skull and crossbones. We do some digital camouflage. Then this is our rainwear line.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, it's water resistant nylon, and it's mesh lined as well.
Very
so
nice.
It's breathable. It's light, but it keeps the dog dry. Bruiser wore his through Hurricane Irene.
So now we have a wonderful fashion show, and first we are going to welcome human Karen with her beautiful baby Hazel. So tell me what they're wearing. This is just too cute for words.
Well, Hazel is rocking our little nautical type dress. It's a red and white striped 97% cotton lycra for, like I said, breathability, adjustability, and comfort. And you can see she looks extremely comfortable in her little ruffles. She's a Bulldog, but she's still showing her feminine side, which is important.
This is just so adorable. And Mom, put your fingers under where the harness would go, because there is a little hole. I just want people to understand, that is where a harness can
so
come out.
So either if you wear a collar or if you wear a harness, there's a place for the harness.
Oh, this is just so cute. So now, Angela, we're changing weather. We're going for the rainy look. We have Lorette and Matilda, and I want to say Lorette is the president of the Bulldog Rescue. Is that right?
She's the head honcho at the Long Island Bulldog Rescue.
Good for you. This outfit is fabulous, and the color too. So this is a raincoat then.
This is our mellow yellow raincoat. We have our red hot raincoat, which you have, our mellow yellow, our cool blue, and we have our camouflage as well. So we work in woodland camo as well as digital camo.
Easy to wash and care for?
Absolutely. Yes, the clothes that you're seeing on Bruiser today are his, and these have been washed numerous times and worn numerous times.
And smells delicious still. And what sizes does this come in? Because again, we're talking about the broad-chested. You don't just have to be a Bulldog to wear your clothing.
We go from small to double XL. These guys, being Bulldogs, are anywhere from our large to our extra large to our double XL. The smaller sizes would be perfect for Boston Terriers, Pugs. Frenchies would be more of the medium, French Bulldogs.
And finally, we have the man. Look at this. Oh my gosh. This is Cooper with Mom Cheryl. And I mean, he's just a stud, Muffin.
He's the man.
He's the man. Tell me what he's wearing, Angela.
Cooper is wearing this is our new hoodie line for the fall that we just introduced a few weeks ago. And he's wearing our athletic heather gray with black trim. We also did it with pink trim with red trim. And we did it in a bunch of solid colors, and we also did it in black with the skulls on the back. Right. There you go.
So you can
Cooper
put the
will have warm ears.
Warm
ears. Bulldogs hate the wind, and this will definitely keep his ears warm. And he looks like he just is going to get ready to go into the ring.
He doesn't care.
It fits his personality.
I keep
it fits
thinking
his body.
Rocky.
Yeah.
So that really so adorable, Angela.
Thank you.
Where can folks get in touch with you and find this wonderful clothing? And you don't have to have just a Bulldog. That would be cute if you had one.
That's right.
To get it.
You can go directly to our website at www.coolbluedog.com.
And I think we can find you on Facebook too.
You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Twitter, all under Cool Blue Dog.
And we don't want to forget to tell folks where we can find the Bulldog Rescue.
Yes, Long Island Bulldog Rescue is longislandbulldogrescue.org.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
These are
Thank you for
really
having me.
wonderful,
Thank
and I
you.
wish you good luck. Stay tuned. More Pet Talk right after this. Pet Talk is back, and look at this. Check out this guy in action. This is Shep, and he is a working canine, oh so busy at the Heckscher Farm in Stamford, chasing the geese away. He is here also, taking it easy, kind of easy on the couch with his human, Ellen Reardon, who is the Director of Art, Nature, and Me Preschool at the Stamford Museum and Nature Center. And I understand Shep often comes to work with you, Ellen.
Oh yes, he comes every day with me. I have a dog gate on the front of my office, and the children love him. They come and say hello to him every day, and if I forget to bring him one day, if it's raining out or something like that,
They say,
ask,
"Where's Shep?"
"Where's Shep?"
So now, Shep is a border collie,
Correct.
and he's a rescue.
Yes, he is.
So where did you get him from, and how did you know that he had such a talent with the geese?
Well, we got him from Glen Highland Farm, or Sweet Border Collie Rescue in upstate New York. And the woman who runs the place, she picked out a dog that was good with people and had a strong eye, because they need to have a strong eye to make the geese afraid of them. Technically, the geese think he's a wolf. They think he's a wolf.
Well, what's amazing is how well they herd, because we have been to other events where we have seen border collies herding ducks, just really, and they can do it on command. Do you do it on a command? Some of them just do it with hand signals. How does Shep work?
Well, I have taught him certain commands, and one of the commands I use is geese, geese, geese. And of course I say it a little bit more excited than that. And then he knows, and then I say go. And he tears off, barks at the geese. You'll see a short video clip of that. And then he's trained to come directly back to me, because we have so many animals at the Heckscher Farm that we don't want him chasing any duck, any goose. So I've trained him to not go after any of the other waterfowl. But he's also been a great companion to a lot of children. I have 132 children in the preschool program at the museum, and sometimes some child might have a bad day, and I'll bring them into my office and I'll say, "Want to tell Shep what's wrong?"
Oh, that's so cute.
So he works that way. They're very sensitive dogs. If they sense that in people.
They know when something's going on. And I think it's just really wonderful, all the programs you have, and now people can come and watch you and Shep in action too.
Yes, yes. They see me. A lot of people know Shep.
That's great. Well, thank you so much
You're very welcome.
sharing his talents with us today. We
Thank
should have had
you.
a little geese in the studio so he could have heard them. Maybe next time. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you, Shep. We'll be right back. Pet Talk is back, and one of our favorite holidays is right around the corner. That's Halloween. Yes, it's so much fun to celebrate for you and your furry friend. Got to tell you about a great event coming up. It is for a wonderful cause as well. Let's say hello to Chief Animal Control Officer Jimmy Gonzalez and Assistant Melissa Kay. And they, of course, from Bridgeport Animal Control to tell us about this extravaganza. So happy to have you.
No worries. Thanks for
And
having
I
us.
love the work you do. Sometimes you get to go to fun events, and I know you're just off of a walk with Harold, and that was a big one for you.
It's the biggest of the year. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a huge turnout. So many people came.
And I know a lot of folks came in costume and such. And what was it all about? Let's remind
First off,
everybody.
the costumes were amazing. I couldn't believe how cute they were. I mean, stuff that I've never
There was
thought
a
of.
little Elvis. He was so cute. He had hair and
He had the
glasses.
hair and the
like
so
the cape.
cute.
It was
That's
so
great.
funny.
So cute.
And the money goes where?
Goes to Hand for a Paw. We're putting it towards opening up our animal resource center. We're still looking for a building, but we're hoping to launch it in spring.
I know you're really hoping to get this off the ground.
Basically, working for the animal shelter for 6 years now, a lot of people are very pleased with the work we do. But the bottom line is it's become a revolving door. Animals come in, animals go out. Animals that basically can't get adopted are euthanized. And it just gets, through the years we've sat down and realized that the answer is that there's really not enough resources for people. And a lot of people can't afford certain things for their dogs. So the concept was to create a facility under a nonprofit that people could come, let's say for example, social services. You can come in if you need food for your pet.
Right.
If you're looking for like low-cost spaying, neutering, if you're looking for low-cost grooming, and plus my love of my life is humane education. So instead of me going to schools, which with my schedule now is very difficult, this would be a location where the kids could come to the facility and we could just have classrooms and teach all
Such a
different
great
levels of
idea.
humane education, everything from domestic to even wildlife.
That is such a great idea. So you're looking for funding, I know.
At the moment, we are looking for funding. The biggest issue now is just looking for a building. We even just recently picked up interest from Tufts University.
Great.
So there's a lot of big names, ASPCA, other groups that are very interested in helping us.
Coming up is one of your big events. And again, I said, because we love Halloween here on Pet Talk, tell me about it, and hopefully everybody out there at home will show up and take part.
Scaredy Cat.
Scaredy Cat, I love
Scaredy
that.
Cat, we're holding it at the Fairchild Wheeler Golf Course. It's going to be October 27th. It's from 6 to 10. Again, if you go to our website, you could even purchase tickets online. It's $50, and again, 100% of the proceeds goes to the nonprofit to help animals.
That's terrific. And do we dress up?
Yes.
We'd love for you to.
Do our doggies dress up and
No
kitties?
No doggies.
Okay, it's
gonna
only for humans.
Yeah.
I'm trying to push it as a day that, everybody, all different rescue groups, anybody could just come together for once and just in peace and get along and have fun and enjoy
That's
each other's
terrific.
company.
And give
And
back.
dance.
And
Yeah.
dance.
And have fun, right. Okay, so hopefully everybody, once again, it's coming up. We encourage everybody to log on. And also, once again, please support Bridgeport Animal Control.
Please.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Melissa. You do such a
you for
great
having
job.
us.
We'll be right back. Welcome back to Pet Talk. Earlier in the show, we showed you some awesome fashions for the bigger built pooch. Now we got some fashions straight off the couture runways designed by our good friend, internationally known pet fashion designer, Anthony Rubio, here with his precious Kimba, dressed as a mermaid. His other baby, Bogey, is also here, but we will see him in just a couple of minutes. First, I want to talk to you, Anthony, and congratulate you. You have been so busy,
Thank you.
beginning with this wonderful article right in the Daily News.
Yes,
and you look
yes.
so spiffy with your kids, all dressed up. So you are all around town and always giving back.
Absolutely. Having a ball. We're enjoying ourselves. We're getting publicity even when I don't expect it, which is a bit amazing. And I thank you for having us back on the show.
We're thrilled to have you here. I know recently, and I always follow you on Facebook, and hopefully everybody else does, you just had a wonderful honor through Pepsi.
Yes, I was invited for the Hispanic Heritage Month. I was very honored. They had me come in to do a presentation based on my background, my culture, how it's influenced what I'm doing now. And we had an absolutely fabulous time. It was so well received, and we had a great time with it.
Before we do our wonderful fashion show, I have got to show everyone this. This is so beautiful. It's just, I'm speechless. This is for the Night of the Dead?
The Day of the
The
Dead,
Day of the
which
Dead.
is, it was part of the designs I did for the Pepsi presentation. I did a culture section. Mostly the Mexicans celebrate the Day of the Dead, and this is the Lady of Guadalupe. And she's recognized by the Cubans as well, by the way. And I found this fabric, I fell in love with it, and I always wanted to use it, and I said, this is the occasion. And I encrusted it with Swarovski crystals, so there's hundreds of crystals all over it. And it's just an amazing dress. I fell in love with it.
Now, what is Kimball wearing? That is just, that's fantastic. That's a mermaid, I think.
Yes, in the spirit of Halloween, I said, let me bring a little costume in because people are still asking what he's going to wear for Halloween. So I made him into a mermaid, and it's got actual seashells on it, and a lot of crystals and sequins, and his little sailor hat. And basically, it's one piece in the back, and his legs could fit into it, so I can carry him in it like a real mermaid, but I keep him out right now so he can walk around. See his little legs over here. So the dog does not suffer.
Yes, suffer for your fashion.
Right.
We promised everybody that your other baby would be back, and here he is, Bogey, and your partner Robert, and boy, does he look good. Both of them do.
Well, that's Bogey, and he was just named New York's top posh dog at New York Fashion Week. This is the tuxedo he was wearing. It's covered in sequins, as you can see. And he feels like he's putting on the Ritz, and that's what the title of the outfit is, putting on the Ritz. It's got a matching top hat, a little dicky with a bow tie, and he looks very polished.
Can you do it in bigger sizes?
Absolutely. I've done it for bigger, for up to the size of a husky, a large husky. I did a top hat. I did it in velvet, though, but it was absolutely gorgeous, and it looked really good.
Now, Anthony, we have delicious ladies.
This is Pebblicious, a Yorkie, and her mom, Mary Goodrow. This dress is called Midsummer Night's Dream. Fantastic multi-layered ball gown, which looks like it has a lot of weight to it, but it's as light as tissue. The bodice is done in blue sequins, midnight blue sequins, and the skirt itself is multi-layers of tulle, and the layer on the top has appliques of flowers, which are encrusted in sequins. And then I attached, hand-sewed the crystals that capture the light that look like little stars twinkling in the night.
It's so beautiful. I mean, it's just out of this world, and I love the little bow. So they can have a hat or they can have a little bow to go along with it. It's just absolutely beautiful, and it does look so light. It looks like a cloud. It looks like it's floating. Now, this is absolutely beautiful as well, Anthony. Really gorgeous.
Well, this is a ball gown that is inspired by autumn. And the colors are very autumn, and they all have little daisies that are each done in sequins. That's Sadie, one of my first original models, who loves wearing my designs. She'll come up to me while I'm sewing and tap my leg, is the dress ready yet? So she's amazing. But the dress is a gold lame underneath the layer of a netting that has all the flowers and the foliage. And each of the flowers has a large crystal in the middle of it that has like a flame to it. I also made the bow for the hair, which reminded me of Lady Sings the Blues when she wears that flower behind her ear. So I said, we got to do something for Sadie that looks like that. Sadie wears this like nobody would. I said, this had to be a Sadie fabric. So
it's
there
beautiful.
it is.
And look around the neck.
The neck has the flowers all the way around. It has it all across the back cascading, and then swings around to the front underneath. And you'll see it on her neck. She has the flowers there too.
Now, Anthony, this is terrific, and you have a new partnership actually with Pepsi.
Pepsi had me, as I mentioned earlier, to do Hispanic Heritage Month, and I said, how could I dazzle Pepsi? And when I saw this fabric I was tirelessly walking and looking, and then I saw this fabric. It reminded me of the aluminum can of Pepsi. The colors, the way it glistened. And I said, it reminds me of the effervescent of the drink. I was like, it makes me thirsty. Just look at that fabric. And I went online then to look for the logos because I wanted to surprise Pepsi. I didn't want to ask them for it. So I got these logos from England, actually. They had these in England. And it absolutely blew them away. This was the grand finale of the event. And the back of the dress on the top has 4 turquoise-colored crystal stones that are attached that form a diamond also, which looks like ice cubes. And the dress also features a B for the Banda Rubio designs in sterling silver with little rhinestones on the side with a white bow. And next to it, we have the other
and that's
Pepsi
right
piece,
there, right?
Right here, was originally modeled by the other model from earlier, Pebblicious. And this one is also done with the Pepsi logo. This dress is done with gold sequins for Pepsi Gold, which is the caffeine-free Pepsi.
Oh, okay.
And I hand-sewed all these turquoise-colored feathers on by hand with little crystals like ice cubes. And then I encrusted the logo with Swarovski crystals as well.
Anthony, once again, you have outdone yourself. Absolutely fabulous. We want to
you.
remind everybody that they can find you on Facebook, right?
Yes, absolutely.
They can find you on Twitter.
Yes.
They can find you on Tumblr.
Yes.
Right?
We're getting around.
And they can find you on the net and Flickr and Pinterest?
Pinterest.
Right. and they can see some of your videos as well. We're going to put up that information. I also just want to remind everybody, too, that, again, you are going to be involved in a wonderful event. It's called Journey for the Cause. It benefits Breast Cancer Research Foundation.
Yes, yes.
It's going to be a pet runway show, and that's coming up on Friday, November 9th, right?
Yes.
It begins at 7 and it's until 11. Hotel Pennsylvania.
Hotel Pennsylvania, 401 West 33rd Street on 7th Avenue, right across the street from Madison Square Garden in New York.
And we'll put up the information. What a great cause. Always great to see you.
Thank you so much, Lauren.
Again,
It's
you've
always a
outdone
pleasure.
yourself.
Thank
and
you.
if folks want to order some of your gowns, you have to order them ahead of time, of course.
Yes, everything is couture, so it takes a lot of time. I need at least 2 to 3 weeks in advance to create something. I mean, there have been emergencies. I could make a few exceptions, but just make an appointment, get in touch with me, and I'll be more than glad to create the most amazing design you can imagine.
Definitely, I second that. Thank you so much for being
Thank you
here. Thank
again.
you so much, baby. And thank you all. This has been Pet Talk.